Now from the North Shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Anthony Rizzo, one of the league's best hitters, looks to gain ground in the chase for a National League batting title. First pitch is next. Chris Archer gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Digging in, Jason Hayward. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Cubs, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
Dickerson's there, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Nick Castellanos now head-to-head against Chris Archer. Comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Two balls and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Cabrera going back. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The The 1-1. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First offering on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Two runs on the board after the home run by Javi Baez. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cubs lead it 3-0. John Lester gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
Here's Melky Cabrera. His past history against John Lester comes in with 15 hits in 61 tries. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second
Batting
out.
third, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
Lester's ready. Here it is on 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Happ brings it in. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Wilson Contreras. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's just 1 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box now, John Lester, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One strike now from Archer. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Dickerson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Go back to second, and that's a double play. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs lead this one 3-0. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. And the Pirates have the first base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. His past history against John Lester, he carries a .308 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Dickerson gets his lead at first, nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Ball one. None out. Runners at first and second. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
The first baseman.
And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding in, Josh Bell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Bravo.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting it, the shortstop, number 44.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Kevin Kramer. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Off the plate.
They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line to the right side, but foul.
Zero.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
2 strikes.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2 and 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos, as it's grounded sharply to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So a runner at third here with one gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cubs are on top, 4-0. Striding into the box, Chris Archer.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1, no strike.
Now a swing popped in the air back behind short. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lester into his motion. First pitch on the way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Line towards center field. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 4-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Javier Baez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. His second of the game, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
40. Wilson Contreras.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Five runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Kramer ranging up the middle. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates nothing. Standing in, Adam Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Frazier stands at second with no outs. One on its way from Lester. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 1-2 pulls this one into the air out into right field. Castellanos has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher, Elias.
Into the box, Elias Diaz. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
He's set, and the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Third baseman, Colin Moran.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Lester has his target. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Fastball well outside. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he fouls this one off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Line toward the alley in left center. And Elliott down out there for extra bases. Moran rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they now trail by only 3.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Standing in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Two out here and a runner at second. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
1 strike.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away, is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay to second now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score,
Now
making it a 2-run ball game.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We played 4 full. Cubs lead it 5-3. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
John Lester.
And the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Kramer scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That
fielder,
fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Cabrera. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Ready for another chance? Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3-2, full count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks 2nd on the team in that category. So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. From the stretch, hit hard to short. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-3. Digging in, Melky Cabrera. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Adam Frazier. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now Lester's 0-1. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Dickerson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box, Elias Diaz, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Frazier on second, Dickerson at first, one gone. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Popped him up. Baez moving to his left. Two gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Standing in, Colin Moran. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
This one just whistles over the second baseman's head. He had no chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before two-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied 5-5. Nick Kingham takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 49, Nick Kingham.
The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Kingham, a 27-year-old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. A bouncer to the left side. Moran is there. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Shortstop, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Cabrera's there. 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Now a flare out toward right center. Frazier will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. This remains a 5-all ball game. Up next for the Buccos, Kevin Kramer. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The shortstop, number 44.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Grounded back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nick Kinga.
Lonnie Chisenhall will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Right back at Lester on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Starling Marte hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Lester has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Pirates. This ball game still tied 5-all. Back here in Pittsburgh, all tied at 5 as you take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Nick Birdie is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57.
So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Birdie is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. That misses. 1-2. Popped him up. Bell has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, the second baseman, Ian Happ.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Into the box now, John Lester. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Digging in to try it again, Melky Cabrera, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And he lays off for ball one.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Skied into very shallow right. Castellanos is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. On, he pops it up. Bryant into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the catcher.
So it's a runner at first with two men out. And that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swings second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
The set and the 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lifted in the air to center. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. This remains a 5-all ball game. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Ready on 0-2. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now to the plate, Chris Bryant. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. This ball game still tied 5-all. Digging in now, Colin Moran. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. James Norwood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Bell.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. In now, Josh Bell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Chuck at second, Bell at first with no outs. 3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. Gregory Polanco will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Pablo Reyes will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he fouls this one off. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Castellanos has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
1-1 the count. First and second now, 1 man out. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Stepping in, Melky Cabrera, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 9th inning coming up. Pirates lead it 6-5. Pablo Reyes will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
A defensive change for the Pirates. Now
Richard Rodriguez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48, Richard Rodriguez.
Eric Gonzalez will also enter as he takes over at third base. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. And though we discussed his incredible season at the plate earlier in the broadcast, opposing pitching has gotten the better of him today so far.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself up until this point today. He's still got 1 at-bat left. He certainly could drive something into a gap or over the fence to get him right back on that horse again. He's going to have to finish strong. He cannot have an 0-for right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
Johnny Diaz is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 10, Johnny Diaz.
Here's Javier Baez. As the pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now the 1-0 is a slider looked at and called a strike. The 1-1 home. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Tyler Lyons, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Schwarber stands at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. There goes the runner. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Marte is there. 2 gone. On to first, and they get the double play. So disaster strikes here in the ninth as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans.
For the Pirates,
now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Kimbrell.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
You could tell he was guessing right there, and he certainly wasn't guessing changeup. That pitch was in his wheelhouse, and he was late.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Elias Diaz waits on deck. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The batter, the catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Third baseman number 2. Eric.
So striding in, Eric Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman number 55. Josh.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Josh Bell, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And they'll start him with a changeup, but this is too high. Ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Now batting, shortstop.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Johnny Diaz. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. Oh, look at the dive. But this one is all tied up. A great effort defensively, but it couldn't prevent a run from crossing the plate. And raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates are going to walk off winners. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really...